And when you get a little power in Hollywood, you're a big-time actor, you're a big-time producer, you can snap your fingers and have a hot chick by your side in moments. Yeah, they're going to fire somebody that's not going to go back to their trailer. That's how things work. That's the reality of the situation. We don't live in a vanilla, cookie-cutter, rainbows and unicorns world, folks. It's a tough time out there sometimes. All right, we're going to continue with your calls, 888-201-2244 or 512-646-1776. Chris in Tennessee. Chris, you're up.
Hey, Jason, how you doing tonight?
Good.
Okay, I was going to call in and just give you praises for all the great work you're doing there, but while I was on hold, you did the taser story, and I saw something last night I thought you may be interested in.
Okay.
So I'm at my fiance's apartment, and it's about 9 p.m., and a police officer lives next door. And I hear this noise in which instinctively from the videos I've seen, I know it's a taser.
All right.
And so I look out the window, and he's out behind the apartment complex in a field, and he's demoing a taser for some reason. I have no idea if the department got new ones, but this is just out in the open for everybody to see, and he's repeatedly shooting his taser off, and I thought you may be interested in that.
So where was he? Was he shooting at like targets, or what was he shooting?
He had no target set up. I found that odd, but he was standing there practicing his stance and practicing, I guess, for some reason, but it was out in the open where everybody could see it, and there's children, there, and families. Granted, it was 9 p.m. at night, but I don't know what the point was of this.
No, there probably wasn't a point, sir. He was probably just had a few too many to drink, and he wanted to try out his new power toy.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Yeah, I mean, it's sick. And you know what? That's even a smaller level to what's coming. I don't know if you know about the X-Rep taser. Have you heard about this?
I read some articles on INFOWARRIOR about the new taser they're supposed to be getting.
Well, there's a taser that is literally a shotgun shell. In other words, if you have a 12-gauge shotgun, you go get this thing, and it has a collapsible glass mechanism, and it's wireless. It shoots 30 yards. Let me repeat that, 30 yards consistently. In other words, you can take a nice shot 30 yards away, boom, it hits somebody, it collapses, and it's 100,000 volts. It'll take you out in a second. And that's what the future of tasing is going to be. Someone shooting you with a high-powered shotgun with a wireless taser. It just gets crazier. I thank you for the call and the commendations, Chris. Let's go to someone in Maryland. Someone, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Am I here? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Basically, what I wanted to say, I wanted to bring it back to the NWO.
Okay.
And I want the American people to understand this is like a bad relationship. It's just like when you look at your federal government, that's supposed to be your husband, and American people is the wife. And your husband becomes very violent and very, towards you.
Mm-hmm. And we just keep saying that they can change and make excuses for them. We just keep accepting the abuse and hiding the scars.
Abuse. You are a victim.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't get out, you can lose your life. And this is how serious this is. So the American people need to understand that at this point in time, we need to gather up and get out. Because right now, he's not changing his mind. His mind is set. He's going to do what he has to do to us.
Yeah, but how do we get out, sir? My question is, it's not like it's different in an abusive relationship in the fact that if you finally come to terms that you're in an actual one-on-one abusive relationship, you can pack your stuff up and go. But the New World Order is a global system. I mean, it's not like I can just take off to Switzerland. I can't go to Europe.
Well, we understand it's global. And what need to be understood is, do you like your liberty? Do you like your freedom?
I mean, it's all I've got. I think it's all a lot of people have. I don't have much money in the bank. All that's left. Yeah, go ahead.
When it comes down to that, you and I both know it's time for separation. It's time for, a multiple of things to happen. And American people need to make their minds up.
Well, you know what?
You're going to have to come off of things that you don't want to let go. You're going to have to let family go that you don't want to let go. How much does this mean to you?
No, I agree. Well, let me put it this way. I really enjoyed Larry Flint's latest article where he really talked about the situation. He even referenced the New World Order, and I thank you for the call. But at the same time, he said we have to take the big corporate money out of lobbying. We have to make this a country for and by the people again. We have to actually have checks and balances. He took it a step further, and he even quoted Thomas Jefferson that for liberty to prevail, the street must run with the blood of patriots and tyrants alike, must be refreshed with the blood of patriots and tyrants alike. But what he was calling for, in essence, was a national strike. Mr. Flint, keep calling for that national strike. Keep the wheels turning. Keep trying to get people involved, because I think that could have an impact, could have an effect. But we need somebody big enough, even bigger than Larry Flint, to promote such an idea, to break through the mainstream media's silence so that we could take on these corporate overlords, these masters of the invisible empire. And, we'll play that trailer. If you haven't seen the Invisible Empire trailer yet, folks, hopefully you're in for a treat. Hopefully you're digging it. Over 50,000 views on YouTube. And that and the presidency of Barack Obama, Fall of the Republic, are the subject of my latest blog over at the INFOWARRIOR.com, showing you how the most popular documentary filmmaker in the world, Michael Moore, ain't got nothing on InfoWars. They got to take out big advertisements to even get in our league. Our websites are 10 times more popular than MichaelMoore.com. That's because people are waking up and they're sick of this leftist crap. It's a false left-right paradigm, folks, and I'm the Info Warrior. We'll be back after this.
Are you concerned for the safety of your loved ones? Listen closely to this message from pepperspray.com. Every 22 seconds a violent crime is committed. America has changed, and your personal safety is your first priority. Be smart. Be safe. Trust pepper spray instead of your luck. Pepperspray.com is the only website you'll ever need for all of your non-lethal self-defense supplies. Pepperspray.com carries one of the largest assortments of pepper spray and personal safety products on the web. From big to small, we have it all. Pepper spray, mace, animal repellents, stun guns, and tasers. Pepperspray.com also carries a large assortment of products for personal, home, child, and pet safety. Enter SAFE in the coupon box and you'll receive a special discount off of your order. So what are you waiting for? Go to pepperspray.com. That's pepperspray.com or call 1-800-908-9988 today.
I briefly covered this on the Alex Jones Show on Friday with Bob Chapman. And Chapman had said Frank says House will likely approve audit of the Federal Reserve bill, but he's saying it won't happen until October. Until October. Folks, that's much, 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 much too late, and very, 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 very bad for the original bill, because they'll just take out all the provisions that actually do something and, pass this bill that has none of the meat and potatoes of the actual audit of the Federal Reserve, all these separate regulations and rules, and really just eviscerate what Ron Paul has tried to do. I'm only following up on it because now it is starting to make the mainline media. I'm looking at a Reuters article here. I'm looking at a Fox News article here. They're actually talking about the Federal Reserve audit. Now, I'm not sure if they go through 1207. Most of them don't actually have the bill number here. See, they don't want people to read 1207. They don't want people to go to the bill and say, wow, this is a good idea. I need to get behind this too. But it's such a big issue that, mainline media personnel are asking questions about it to people like Barney Frank, to people like Geithner. We played that clip. Geithner just sits there and lies through his teeth and says, oh, we don't want this to get political, and Congress already has oversight. Please, folks, Congress has almost zero oversight over the Federal Reserve, or we wouldn't have this bill. Ron Paul would know where the money went. When Bernie Sanders, the only independent in the Senate, asked the question of Bernanke, who got the money? Tell me who got the money. Bernanke wouldn't just be able to go, no. But that's the country we live in. Jones says it best, land of the coward, home of the slave. And that's how we treat ourselves until we start treating ourselves better and standing up and saying no and becoming activists on every single level. Look, if the healthcare bill is not your thing and you don't want to go to these town hall meetings, great. Do something on cap and trade. Okay, do something on 9/11 truth. 9/11 is just around the corner. They're about to propagate big time for national service. This is going to be the coming out party for City Year and AmeriCorps. They've actually made it a holiday. It is the National Day of Civil Service. September 11th, 2001 is what they're piggybacking on. So September 11th, 2009 will be the first day of national service when people in red jackets will come knock at your door and say, give to AmeriCorps. Join City Year. Give a year of your life for free. Join the new Socialist Party. And it's not even socialism, it's fascism on another level. All right, let's continue with the calls. Philip in Canada, you're on the air.
Hi, Jason. Thanks for taking my call.
You got it.
Do you have time for 2 questions? Or
let's do it. Let's see what I got. I got a couple minutes. Maybe I'll hold you over. Go ahead.
Okay, so a quick question is, I remember the Michael Jackson thing happening at the same time that the Clean Air Bill was being passed through.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept thinking, could the two be related? They're talking about could it be murder, but could they have done it on purpose